Hello and welcome to episode 15 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you in the African Champions League Group D. We'll be away to CS Sfaxien, and then I'll play Baroka in the Premier League off camera and bring you back for the away game in the Champions League Group D against Al Ahly. So let's get straight into it. And the team to face CS Sfaxien is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for the trip to Sfaxien, and it is a Fori in goal. Back four is Mashego, Butuil, Sabisi and Mudal. Shandu behind Manare and Londilo in midfield. Saling on the left, Mendieta on the right, Lapasa up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is recommending I tell them we could move into a qualification spot with a win here, go out there and impress me. He's absolutely right, we could do, and I think that is what I'm going to say. So we'll point the finger, agree with him, and let's get out there for the match. And our opponents have gone with a 3-4-2-1 formation. Although the 4 is sat right on top of the back 3, so it's basically a back 7, and so we're going to have to try and break them down, and let's go. So as always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how things go. If we can get the win, we will be in a qualification spot, so let's do it. At the moment, in fact, why are we getting no highlights? Key highlights, it's on, so it should be fine. Just that there aren't anything worth showing you at the moment, apparently. We're coming up to 25 minutes in. We finally have a highlight. Bandile Shandu's corner is headed away. Mendieta to Shandu. It's crossed in, and Zakeli Lapasa puts the ball in the back of the net. And it is CS Sfaxien 0, Orlando Pirates 1. We've got the lead. What will that do to the table? It will lift us up to 5 points. And second place behind Al Ahly. So we absolutely need to hold on to this. And we've got a free kick. Shandu. Ball to the back post, and that's too easy for Yedes in the Sfaxien goal. He puts the ball down and punts it forward, and they win the flick on. But Butuil wins it back. It's played to Manare. Butuil into Londilo. Round the corner for Mendieta, and Londilo is robbed of the ball by Habasi. And Shandu gives chase, doesn't get there, and the shot is easily dealt with by the goalkeeper. So coming up to half time, just the 1 goal in it, and that's not a position I'm entirely comfortable with. I would like us to get that second goal just to give us a bit of breathing space, but it's half time, going well, capable of better. I agree with my assistant. And let's see, right, Mudal needs to come off, so we'll bring Monyane on, and I'm also going to take Monopole Saling off as well, and we'll bring on either Otladisa or Mikison, and I think it's going to be Otladisa, so let's go. Second half, encourage the boys. I'm not going to praise them yet, but definitely give them some encouragement. Badri though with a corner for our opponents, headed away, and Manare doesn't get there. The shot comes in and it's gone over the bar, and we get away with that. An early scare in the second half. Monyane with the throw in for us now though, and Londilo to Monyane to Mendieta. Shandu back to Sabisi, into Londilo, finds Butuil. Mashego down the left, gets past his man, gets the cross in, which is headed clear. Mendieta should and does keep it in. Finds Monyane into Shandu, onto Manare. Mashego into the box, pulls it back for Otladisa, who's dispossessed. It's cleared as far as Butuil on halfway. Back to the goalkeeper. Afori to Butuil. Into Shandu, finds Manare. Played right for Monyane. On to Mendieta. Can he get the cross in? He finds Londilo. He feeds Otladisa. And he's doubled our lead. It is CSS Faxia 0, Orlando Pirates 2. 51 minutes gone. And we suddenly have a little bit more breathing space. But Mendieta's picked up an injury. So we're going to need to make the first change of the second half. And it will be Mikison to come on. So that's fine. I'll confirm that change. And we'll make 2 more changes after 70 odd minutes. So we'll leave it for another 10 minutes. And then we'll make those final 2 changes to try and see the game through. And we've got a free kick. Shandu round the wall. And Bandile Shandu makes it CSS Faxia 0, Orlando Pirates 3. The goalkeeper has been exposed at his near post and he wasn't able to deal with it. So, 73 minutes gone and we're going to bring on Innocent Maela for Mashego. In fact, we'll bring on Ndar instead for Butuil. And we will bring on somebody to replace Manare, which will be Innocent Maela. I'll drop him into the defensive midfield role and let Shandu move forward a little bit. And that will do us. So it's played back to Manare, Sabisi, out to the right for Monyane. Gets the cross in. And it's a bit of head tennis in the box. It's cleared, but only as far as Otladisa. And the head tennis ends with the ball in the arms of Yedes. And there we go. So 77 minutes gone. And we lead 3-0. The game is won. So let's drop back to cautious. And just try and see it through. Keep the clean sheet if we can. Not obsessing about the clean sheet. Hindi to, in fact, gets it back. Hindi to Habasi, who's played it back to Ben Kader. And we've won it back and cleared it. Otladisa over the halfway line, drifts out to the right, finds Mikison. He finds Monyane to Maela. Shandu to Maela. Back to Ndar on halfway. Plays it to Maela. Back to Sabisi. Goes right for Monyane. Monyane into Mikison. And Mikison sets up La Passa. I don't think it's going to count. I think it's going to be disallowed. The celebrations are continuing. And the goal is given. It is 4-0. And in the end, we have won it comfortably. So just the 3 minutes of added time to go. And that is full time. CSS Faxia 0, Orlando Pirates 4. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, well, following on from the 4-0 away win in the Champions League against CSS Faxia, we managed to beat Baroka by 6-2 off camera, away from home in the South African Premiership, and we now face the daunting trip to Egypt to play Al Ahly in the Champions League. So let's show you the team for that one. And it is Afori in goal. Back for us Mashego, Joki, and Dar and Mudal. Maseli behind Makaringa and Kapinga in midfield. Saling on the left. Mickey Son on the right. Magopa up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks that we should pick up where we left off last time out. I've agreed with him the last couple of times and it's really worked. So I'm going to do it with a no gesture, and let's get straight out there for the match and kick things off. So here is the group standings. As you can see, we're both on 6 points from 4 games. Asfaxia have just taken the lead against Vita Club though, so they've gone top, and Al Ahly are now second. We've dropped down to third, so we really do need to try to win this game if we can. I'm not going to be able to rely on Vita Club to get something against Asfaxia, so we absolutely need to win. So I'm going to demand more and see if we can find a goal in the first half. 35 minutes in, we've got a highlight, but it is for Al Ahly, and they are holding on to possession. Dieng back to Ibrahim, finds Rabia down the right hand side. Rabia still going, crosses it in, and the header is just wide, and we get away with that. So let's demand more again. We have not been at the races so far. We've not even had a shot on target yet. And there is the halftime whistle. So I'm going to ask for more. Shooting not good enough. And let's take off. Who needs to come off? I think both the wingers probably. So we'll bring Otladisa on the right. We'll bring Mendieta on the left. And I'm also going to take Makringa off as well and bring on Mabasa. It's not his ideal position, but he can do it. So let's get out there. And once again, we are going to demand more. And hopefully we can get a goal early in the second half. Put some pressure on our illustrious Egyptian opponents. Mendieta with the corner. And Elisa and Dar heads it home. 49 minutes gone. It is Al Ahly 0, Orlando Pirates 1. This is a huge, huge result if we can hold on to it. And we'll see us take top spot in the group. At least temporarily. We have gone top. So we're on 8 points as it stands. Al Ahly on 5. Asfaxia also on 5. And Vita Club basically out. In fact, Asfaxia have just taken the lead. And Al Ahly dropped down to third as it stands. So if we could eliminate them at the group stage, that would be a huge step towards potentially winning the Champions League. They are, if not the absolute favourites, they're certainly right up there in terms of who might win the tournament. So last 10 minutes, let's make our last couple of changes. And I'm going to bring Boutouil on for, in fact I'm not. I'm going to bring Sabisi on at right back for Mudal. And I'm going to bring... what else can we do? Lapasa on for Magopa. And confirm that. So 8 minutes left of the 90. And we just need to not do anything silly now. So when we get to 90 minutes, I will go cautious. But Afshar with the free kick. and Yasser Ibrahim heads it home. But the referee's arm was in the air for an offside. It'll be checked by VAR. And they've backed him up. It is still Al Ahly 0, Orlando Pirates 1. So let's go. In fact, we'll leave it, as I said, till 90 minutes. I'll stick to the original plan. Don't change anything now. We've won the ball back. Otladisa plays it short to Ndar, into Maseli, onto Mabasa. Mabasa plays it through, and that's easy for Al Shazli in the Al Ahly goal. And if this highlight comes to an end, I will go cautious. We've won the ball back on halfway. It's played left to Mashego, forward for Mendieta, who finds Mabasa, onto Kapinga. Otladisa sets up La Passa, and if this counts, we've won it. It has gone to a VAR check. The goal's given. It is 2-0. Now we go cautious. And we've got 5 minutes of added time to survive. We've survived 3 of them. And we're just seconds away from the full-time whistle. And there it is, full-time. Al Ahly 0, Orlando Pirates 2. I'll be back in a moment to show you the Premiership table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the Premiership table. And as you can see, 14 games in. We've won 11, drawn 2, lost 1. We are 1 point clear of Mamelodi Sundowns, who remarkably are still unbeaten on 34 points. So let's take a look at when we're going to come back. And it is an awfully long time until the next set of Champions League fixtures. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the first 2 league games after the winter break against Richards Bay and Kaizer Chiefs, and then we'll do the final 2 Champions League games on the episode after that. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.